Hi, this is David Burns at Long Lane Honeybee Farms. Today we're going to open up a hive and see if we see any brood in there. Maybe some queen's been laying some eggs. And it's March the 10th, and this is the Carniola. We really don't expect much brood. And we've placed some candy on the top here. Candy board. And we got some pollen patty. You can see how they've started eating these candy patties here. These candy patties have honeybee healthy mixed in them as well. And when I'm going to look into the hive, I'm going to see if I can just take these candy patties off. They come off pretty easy. I'll leave the wax paper on them. In fact, this one's almost empty. Just wax paper is all that's left. So they've enjoyed that. And you can see how they've been eating on the pollen patty here too. I'll just set it aside. This is a real small hive that was nothing more than a mating nook during the summer. But they just kind of hung on, and I kind of thought they were going to die out. There was only a couple of frames of bees, and so now I feel sorry for them, and I've been feeding them just to get them through the winter. And they went into winter not having anything. They've actually stored quite a bit of sugar. I assume it's sugar water that I've been feeding them out in the field. I can see it in the cells. That sun is hitting my veil just right where I can't hardly see through it. Let me move around here a little bit just for a minute. I was looking for my queen. Sherry, can you stand behind me over here? Maybe that put the sun to your back, and then you could see some more of this. You could film some of this sugar water in the comb here. Sherry's doing the filming today. Can you zoom in a little bit on the sugar water there in the cells? I don't see any eggs being laid, any brood, of course, on this frame. Alright, I'm going to move and see if I can see some other things here. I'm just going to set this frame down on the ground and keep looking. It's a little windy out here today. And I don't see any eggs or brood on this frame either. Of course, it's hard for me to see. Looking for the queen as well. Haven't spotted her yet. She's a little harder to see because she's not marked. And she's a dark colored queen. Oh, I see her now. She's right here. Pretty typical of a Carniolan, really not to lay too much this time of the year. But I don't see a single egg yet. I was hoping she would have laid a little bit. Of course, without my glasses on, I might not be seeing the eggs too. Should have brought those. That's got the queen on it, so we want to be careful with that one. There's quite a few bees in here. for just a little bitty hive. They have a lot of stored sugar water. Now, some people ask me questions about what do you do in the spring with a hive when you want to clean it out. Maybe some bees died, and in this hive some bees have died. There's a smaller cluster below here where they died, and I guess I can go ahead and show you how to clean this out. So Sherry, why don't you end that and we'll have part 2 in just a moment.